Everybody that I didn't check, raise your hand. Raise your hand if I haven't checked you yet.
Put your finger on it. Put your finger on number 38 first. In your book is fine. And if you look in the 10 slot in number 38, what number do you see? Put your number on number 38. There you go. If you look in the 10s slot, if you look in the 1 slot, what do you see? What number? What number? What number do you see in the 1 slot? Raise your hand, Catherine. Yeah. 8. What number do you see in the 10 slot? 3. Let's look at 53. What number do you see in the 1 slot? Number 53. In number 53. Rico? What number do you see in the 10 slot, Christine? That's right. Now, when you're rounding off numbers, number 38, for instance, when you're rounding off the nearest 10, if you look at that number in the 10 slot, okay, the number 38 has a 3 in it. If we're going to round that off, we look at the next number, which is an 8, and we say, is that 8 closer to 10 or is it closer to 0? Okay, it's closer to 10. So we round up to the next number, which is, and no. We have 3, 8. And if we're rounding up to the next number because 8 is closer to 10, we round it up to 40. So write that down if you haven't got it. Everyone has it? Good. Now the next one, 53. Round that out for me. 50. So we have 40 plus 50. What's 0 plus 0?
0.
0. What's 4 plus 5? Sandy?
9.
9. So the answer is 90. Let's look at the next one. Look around off 47 for me. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Rico? 50. Why'd you do 50? It's closer to 50 than it is to 40, isn't it? 47 is. Who could do 19 for me? Round it off. Cliff?
It's 20.
20. So 50 plus 20. 0 plus 0 is 0. And 5 plus 2, Rico? We're doing it right now. 0. Now, what's 5 plus 2? 7. So the answer number 2 is 70. And that's exactly right. Let's do number 3. Do number 3 on your own, and I'll come back and check you. Jenny, do you have number 4? Could you come up here and do it on this overhead for us? Make sure we're doing this properly. Great. You're doing number 4? 25 plus 54, okay.
Yeah, just do the one problem. You don't need to do the adding there. Thank you. And let's make that one a little bit clearer there. This is an 8. This is number 4, and she rounded off 25 to the nearest 10th, which is 30. She rounded 4 to the nearest 10th, which is 50. And she added 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 5 is 8. Your number 4 should look like that. Check yours. Make sure you're doing it correctly. Who is up to number 15? 16? 17? 18? 19? 20? Where are you at, Shay? 23. Good job. Keep working. Shh. Work quietly. Jennifer and Serena, would you take your seats, please? Why don't you try to do it on your own, and if you have a problem, raise your hand, because you're doing it perfectly. Okay, go ahead and go back to your desk. Well, we look at first we'll look at the 10 slot, right? Okay, what's the numbers in the 10 slot? And we're looking now. Back table, would you please go back to your seat and follow along? And we'll close it up here. I'll choose some people to write the last ones on the board for us. Quickly, let's go. Rico, Clifford. From circulating and looking at your papers, I see a lot of you really have a hang of rounding off. And that's all this is. It's not really adding as much as it is rounding off. This chapter really wants you to make sure that we remember how to round off, because we'll be using it later on. And some of you have finished the assignment. How many of you did finish the assignment? Shay, what did you want to do for us, Shay? 23? Is that the one you like?
Yeah, 23 and 24.
Okay, bring your paper up here. Well, let's just take a look at it. We'll do 23. You watch, and if you see Shay make a mistake, would you raise your hand? Go ahead and write. Make sure you're watching. Number 23. There we go. If you have a different answer, just raise your hand, and that way we'll check it to make sure. Okay, the problem that, as it existed in the text was 387 plus 605, and we're going to guess or estimate an answer rounding off to the nearest hundred. So how did you do that, Shay? How did you do it? Okay, go ahead. So he says he rounded up for the top one. Look, look, look. Make sure you copy it right. There you go. Rounded up to 400, looks like. And this one looks like you rounded down 600, and the answer is 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 6 is 10, and he even remembered to write this comment in the third slot over from the right. 8 plus, 100%. Let's let someone else do 24. You choose someone. Eugene, field number 24. Here, take your paper. And do you bring your paper up with you?
Here.
Why don't you let him use this paper? Make sure he grabs it. Go ahead and take it. Thank you. Here we go. Number 24. And if you haven't done these yet, you can go ahead and write these down so that you'll have the answers later. That's fine. 24 says 817 plus 481. And he's going to round those off for me. 817 first. He's going to round that down to 800. 481 he's going to round up to 500. Up, change his mind. Up to 500, yep, okay. And he's going to draw his line and add it up here, starting from the right.
What?
He's got it. No. He'll do it. And he comes up with an answer of 1,300, whatever. 1,300. That's correct. Okay. Victor, if you can round this number off to the nearest 10 for me, you can line up for lunch. Round, just give me the answer. Yeah, Eugene and Shay, go ahead and line up. Line up this way, Shay and Eugene. Along 50. Okay, line up. Round that number to the nearest 10. Branda? 70. Line up. Round this number off to the nearest 100. Christina? Yo, betcha! Line up. And Gail? Round this number off to the nearest 100 for me. 800. Ricky? Round this number to the nearest 100 for me. Oops, can you see it? 500. Round this number off to the nearest 100 for me. Go ahead, Ricky. Jennifer? 800. 600. 700. Which one? 700 is right. Line up. All right, you ready, Cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Something to think about that we didn't. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and do this one. 473. Round it off to the nearest 100.
400.
What'd you say?
400.
400? Well, it's either 400 or 500 because this is in the 100 slot. And we have ones, tens, hundreds. We look at this one and we say, is this number closer to 0 or 10? Cliff?
500.
500? This number is closer to 0 or 10?
10.
10, and then that means we round up on this one, so we add 1 to this one, and we get 500. You may line up, Cliff. Okay, now, who wants to dismiss the rest of the class by giving me the answer to this one? If you can round this off to the nearest thousands, I will let the whole class go. Who wants to be the hero of the day. Deanna,
The thousands.
round that up to the nearest thousands for me.
Thousands.
What is the answer?
1,000.
That's right.
Thank you. There once was a tacky turkey who was running late for work. As he jumped in the car, he forgot the tire and thought he was quite a jerky.
One more time, slower, please.
Say your name loud. There once was a tacky turkey named... Whoops, cut that.
We can't cut it.
Can I take it up?
Yes, please.
There once was a tacky turkey who was running late for work. As he jumped in the car, he forgot the tire and thought he was quite a jerky.
Okay, that was still two.
There once was a tacky turkey who was running late for work. As he jumped in the car, he forgot the tire and thought he was quite a jerky. No, please.
Yeah, that was too fast.
There once was a tacky turkey who was running late for work. As he jumped in the car, he forgot the tire, and he thought he was quite a jerky. Way too fast. What was it?
Okay.
The tacky turkey is the king of the beasts, and demands the best food for his feast. He smiles and he's weird, and he says he prefers to feast on the beasts he likes least. Too fast.
Okay.
But
That's the one you copied.
the turkey liver. The tacky turkey is king of the beasts, and demands the best food for his feast. He smiles and he's weird, and says he prefers to feast on the beasts he likes least. That was rotten. What was that? A beautiful turkey. Once there was a beautiful turkey that hated murky and murky. And one day he said that I thoughtfully dread that people will say I'm a jerky. Beautiful.
One more time.
The beautiful turkey. Once there was a beautiful turkey that hated murky and murky. And one day he said that I thoughtfully dread that people will say I'm a jerky. There once was a tacky turkey that was late for work. He says, combed his hair, ran over a bear, but when he went to work, he got a little turkey and jerked Lurkey, and Lurkey wasn't perky anymore. There once was a tacky turkey that was late for work, so he combed his hair and ran over a bear. But when he went to work, he got a little jerky and jerked Lurkey, and Lurkey wasn't perky anymore. Tacky turkey was a good feast. Tacky turkey was a good feast. Tacky turkey was the best, but tacky was only beef.
worky. After work, he had a worky. There once was a tacky turkey that ate beef jerky, but when he ate beef jerky, he had to go to work. After work he was done, he had to go to work.